Because it's a pandemic by its nature, none of us are safe until every man, woman and child in India is safe also. It makes absolutely no sense to continue to impose intellectual property rights on vaccines in the middle of a global pandemic. Simon Coveney said, we have to, and I quote, "We have to ensure that we are not protecting intellectual property rights in a way that is resulting in mass loss of life. We need to share know-how and capacity." I agree with him, but I don't think the words have any meaning unless we act on it. And that means, I think, between now and the next meeting of the World Trade Organization, I think this House would welcome you making contact with Joe Biden and the European Union and urging them to drop the intellectual property rights on the vaccine in order to support the motion that emanates, interestingly enough, from India, the country that is currently suffering the most. India and South Africa have the motion in front of the WTO to relax the intellectual property rights to allow the production of vaccines at scale. Now, you must be as distressed as everybody else was looking at the scenes coming from India. It's absolutely horrible. But it's not just about India. There has to be a motive of selfishness on the part of you and Joe Biden, which is to protect all of us. Because it's a pandemic by its nature, none of us are safe until every man, woman and child in India is safe also. It makes absolutely no sense to continue to impose intellectual property rights on vaccines in the middle of a global pandemic. It can only make sense to greedy, selfish cohort of capitalists who see this as an opportunity to make fast profits. Now, please put Ireland on the right side of history and make that phone call to Joe Biden and the European Union.